Good morning, you motherfucking sunshines. Alright, good morning, fuckers. Back on the trail, man. Shit. Woken up to less smoky skies, so that's a good thing. Also got woken up to the sound of bugling elk, which is one of my favorite sounds in the world. They were bugling last night and this morning. I've been waiting to hear that sound ever since I entered Washington. Fucking amazing. Yeah, good times. Slept decent last night. I was the only one at that tent site, shockingly, which makes me think those other hikers might have turned around yesterday in the smoke. Um, I mean, there's only 3 of them, but I would think one of them would have pushed farther than I did yesterday. But whatever, I'm pushing north, man. 41 miles, put me at Snoqualmie Pass. I'm going to do another 25 or so today. Looks like there's a good tent site and water there, which would leave about 16 miles into the pass tomorrow morning. Already got a hotel booked there, so we're going to stay at night. I am rocking my backup shirt because my plaid shirt is ripped to shreds and it reeks and it's done. So we'll just rock this Reebok synthetic shirt until this fucker falls apart. But right now I'm only sitting about 300 miles from the Canadian border, so we'll be wrapping this thing up pretty fucking quick. I do plan on taking one more zero at least at Leavenworth. So even then we'll probably be wrapping this trail up fairly soon. But we'll enjoy the shit out of the rest of the trail and the rest of Washington. And we do have some rain in the forecast. I think maybe today or tomorrow. So maybe that'll stop some of these wildfires and dissipate some of the smoke. So cool things off too. Anyhow, let's get on down this trail, take advantage of this early start. It's gonna be a great fucking day, man. You hear that? That elk is going nuts down there. Unless it's a hunter calling him. In that case, I'd feel real stupid. Fucking cool, man.
I don't think we got any elk left. Like, not that I know of in Ontario.
Really?
Oh,
That's shocking.
I mean, if you got them in Michigan, some could migrate over. But...
Yeah. Alright, mofos, back on the trail, man. Shit. Oh, fucking tired. Just took a dirt nap for about 45 minutes. Felt good. I need to catch up on some fucking sleep, man. Tooth be fucking up my sleep schedules. But whatever. God damn. Get my what am I doing? So I got 16 miles in. nobody's on the trail right now. It's the one good thing about this fire closure. Everybody skipped up the Snoqualmie from White Pass, so there's been nobody out here except for me and my buddy Paul. Some of you heard me mention Paul before. Paul, we met way back in Mission Creek, in Southern California, and we pretty much all hiked around each other all through the Sierra, all the way to Tahoe, and then he took a double zero in Tahoe, and we kind of got separated there. I ran into him randomly yesterday. Um, so it was good to see him. He was up here having lunch when I got up here. So nice to see a familiar face. But other than him, I passed by a couple people doing sections just southbound, but there ain't no through hikers out here right now, which is kind of nice. But I'm sure the bubble will be there once waiting for me when I get up to Snoqualmie here tomorrow. But free shit down there at that last road. That was nice. I hadn't had free shit in a long time. A gal by the name of Chipmunk. She's a PCT lasher. I think she told me she did about 700 miles this year, maybe 800 last year. I think all she's got to do is wrap up the Sierra. She's going to do that next year. But she's been camping out for a couple days there. Had sodas and shit, cookies, croissants, all kinds of shit. Camping out with her dogs. Nice gal. So thank you very much for that, Chipmunk, if you watch this video. All right, well, I planned on only doing 25 today, which is 9.5 from here. I got the big climb out of the way up to this point. It was like 2 mile climb up here. It was kind of rough, but I got pissed on for maybe 30 minutes earlier today. Thunder rolled in, and I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it actually was, but it wasn't too bad. Sun is out right now, so we'll get to this spot at 9.5, and I'll probably stick to my plan there. I'll probably get to camp, around 5 o'clock, I would guess. And I got a little ups and downs, but not too bad as far as climbing goes. I got to grab water. I got that in 3 miles, and then that should cover me until I get to camp. But not quite in my body yet. We'll get my bearings, and I'll get this rusty ass body moving again. Let's get pushing. Trail magic twice in that day? What did we do? Alright, mofos. Camp, man. What a fucking day. Did 25. Goddamn shit crow. Did 25. Took a fucking 45 to an hour nap earlier today. Got free shit twice. Vortex both times. And I still made it here before 6:30. I'd say it's a pretty fucking good day. Yeah, we haven't had free shit in a while. My buddy Paul, who just passed, he's moving on a couple miles. He just had a shitting emergency because at that last fucking free shit, that dude was doing sloppy joes, sodas, fucking cookies, candy, chips, peaches, fucking whole 9 yards. But Paul had fucking 2 sloppy joes. He slammed like 4 sodas. I don't know how many fucking cookies he had. We had to climb up a mile before we came down here. I'm sitting here setting up camp. And I'm like, that motherfucker should be here by now. He comes rolling down the hill. He's like, yeah, I had a shitting emergency. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Are you surprised after all that fucking food? I was a good boy. I only had 1 soda and 1 sloppy joe, a couple candy bars, but I made it here unscathed. Anywho, that free shit was awesome. And then Chipmunk, who gave us free shit earlier with the croissants and fucking cookies and candy bars and all that shit, soda. I'd say it's a pretty fucking good day. But that leaves what? Let's see, 16 miles. 16 miles to Snoqualmie tomorrow. Got my hotel booked already. Gonna hit up some town food. They got a restaurant there. I had a resupply box set there from a subscriber. Hopefully that one shows up this time. Yeah, and then we're good to go, man. Take a Nero there, and we'll push it on towards Leavenworth. I think I'm gonna try to hit up a dentist when I get to Snoqualmie, and at least have a conversation with him on the phone. Although tomorrow's Sunday, so maybe nobody's in the office. Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just try to do a walk-in and when I get to Leavenworth, and see about my fucking tooth. If he says I can finish and get it pulled directly after the trail, or if he says I need to get pulled now and risk taking a couple days off, we'll see what he says. But I'm gonna hop in my tent. Hopefully that fucker don't flare up tonight, and I can get some decent sleep. And we'll see you fuckers in the morning, man.